Greg. How did all of Greg James Designs get started?
All of this here. Well, it's actually a pretty cool story. I was a contractor, general contractor for many years. I did residential in the earlier part of my career about 30 years ago, and then I moved to commercial. Okay, you with me? You tracking? Okay. And so about 2.5 years ago, I was kind of looking for a new venture and something different. I had been doing design off and on for about 15 years, long time. Did a lot of commercial work, did a fair amount of residential design work. So I had this opportunity. I thought, well, okay, I want to see if I can, if there's an opportunity to do some design. So I had a sweet family come to me that says, hey, we have our little girl is handicapped and we need to design a home around her needs. She lived in a scooter. I said, well, that's easy. I said, my wife has cerebral palsy and I've lived with that all my life. I said, okay, so we'll just make the home ADA accessible, restrooms, everything. And so one thing led to another, and they said, oh, by the way, we want a metal building. I said, that's a piece of cake. I built lots of metal buildings. I'll just put a house in it. And so it was a real easy transition for me, so to speak, to build this hybrid type structure because I did so much commercial work and built a lot of metal buildings. And so that's kind of how I got started. And then one thing led to another. Then like a short time later, another family says, we want a steel building. All of a sudden, we are in full-on barn door madness, my friend. It has been crazy for the last 2 years. And I don't think this whole barn door thing is going to slow down for a while, do you?
I think so.
Kennedy hopes not.
I think so.
So that's kind of how we got started. And you are dealing with kind of a hybrid structure, so it is a little different. I will tell you this, there are more and more people getting on board with this as far as lenders and contractors, and there's a lot more resources now available for this type of structure because it's so popular. And so anyway, that's a little bit of my story, how I got started.